Supreme Court orders old 200, 500 and 1,000 naira notes to remain in circulation. Court hears Obi ATIKU'S suits against TINUBU. DANGOTE gives scholarship to coal communities in BENUE, KOGI. You're welcome to MLC TV Global News Hour. My name is Mono Balagogwe. Thanks for joining us. The Supreme Court has ordered that old 200, 500 and 1,000 naira notes remain in circulation till December 31st, 2023. The Apex Court also nullified the federal government's naira redesign policy, declaring it as an affront to the 1999 Constitution. The Supreme Court delivered judgment in the suit brought against the federal government on the naira redesign policy. The suit, initially instituted by Kaduna, Kogi and Zamfara states, has been slated as the first case on the cause list for final verdict. Justice John Iyang Okoro, who led a 7-man panel of justices of the court, had on February 22nd fixed Friday for the court to make its decision known on the suit. The 16 states led by Kaduna, Kogi and Zamfara are praying the Apex Court to void and set aside the policy on the ground that it is inflicting hardships on innocent Nigerians. They accused President Muhammadu Buhari of usurping the function of the Central Bank of Nigeria in the introduction and implementation of the policy and asked that the directive issued by Buhari be voided. On its part, the federal government challenged the jurisdiction of the Apex Court on the grounds that the CBN was not joined as a party and the dispute on the policy ought to be directed at the CBN so that the suit can be referred to the Federal High Court. Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State, Bello Matawale of Zamfara and Kogi State's Yahaya Bello were in court to witness the judgment.
Today is a day of happiness for all Nigerians. The Supreme Court of Nigeria has given us all the reliefs we sought for. By a very unanimous judgment, the full court of 7 justices gave a unanimous judgment 7-0 that all our prayers to the court have been accepted. This is a victory for Nigerians because this policy, which was designed and targeted at a political party and its candidates, has brought untold hardship on our people. This is why the 3 of us took a decision to come to the Supreme Court. We are APC members. The President of Nigeria is from the APC, but we disagreed with him on this policy and its implementation. And when we tried everything to settle this behind closed doors, we had no option but to come to the Supreme Court. We are very grateful to the court for its unanimous decision and the orders it has given to the government, federal government, that from today till the 31st of December 2023, the old Naira notes of all denominations shall continue to circulate side by side with the new Naira notes. That's the major decision of the Supreme Court. The other decision is that the policy of currency confiscation, where you deposit money in the bank and the bank chooses what to give you, is unlawful and illegal and shall end forthwith. So Nigerians can go to the bank and collect whatever they have deposited and get on with their lives. Those that said that we went to the court because of elections are wrong. We went to the court because our people in our states are suffering and businesses in our states are coming to a halt and lives were being destroyed. That's why we went to court. We left elections in the hands of God and we all know the result. Even though this policy was designed to ensure that we did not win the presidential elections, we have won. But the policy must go because the Supreme Court has now decided that it was unlawfully conceived, it was unlawfully implemented, and the Supreme Court has extended the legal tender status of all our notes, old and new, at least to 31st December. And if before 31st December we feel the need to come back to the court, I will not be a governor then, but these two, by the grace of God, will still be governors. They will come back to the Supreme Court if we need to extend it further. But we hope that will not be necessary. That is all I have to say. I would like my colleagues who started this reform journey with me, because it's not rebellion, it's reform. We came to the Supreme Court to make Nigeria better. And by this judgment, no future president or central bank governor can come and announce a policy that ambushes the lives and the livelihoods of the Nigerian people anymore. We are very proud of what we have done, no matter what people say about us.
In addition to what our senior brother and our leader have said, we appreciate God and we appreciate the Supreme Court justices. They have proven that this is the place and the hope of all men, not just common man, men and women across this federation. Secondly, this particular decision today has laid a solid foundation for our incoming president, the president-elect, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed TINUBU, to start and cruise on a solid foundation. This particular decision today has proven that Nigerian law is a respecter of no one, including Mr. President. Nobody can take the laws for granted and go scot-free. This is what it has proven today. I congratulate Nigerians. I congratulate the common man. And I sympathize and condole those that have lost their lives in these struggles to ensure that they earn their livelihood. You did not deserve it. And that is why our leader here, Governor El-Rufai, myself, and Governor Matawale, and all other governors, including some PDP governors, especially the governor of Rivers State, Sokoto and Abia. That is Governor Wike, Governor Tambuwal, and Governor Ukpeazu. You know, we all jointly come together to make sure we save our people. And today, Nigerians can have their lives. We appreciate all, and we appreciate the media for the role you have played in this struggle. You ensure that our struggle never go in vain. You are the real heroes of our democracy.
Though my colleagues has already said everything which you all understand why we are here, and I saw from all your faces that not just we that approach the court, including all the cameramen and the interviewers, you are all happy, you are all smiling because of this judgment. So we are all excited. As they said, you know, many people have been challenging us that because we have huge amount of money that we put in our houses, that's why we come to court. But you know it is not true, because like myself, I challenge EFCC that they should go to any of my property and boggle it and take any money that they have seen in my houses. Therefore, it's not about me, or about El-Rufai, or about BENUE. It is about the Nigerians. Therefore, we have made it today, and we thank all the judges. 7 of them give same judgment. So we thank all of them, and we thank all of you for being here to see all the proceedings, and we know we have won this battle. Alhamdulillah.
Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari has apologized to Nigerians over the hardship occasioned by the Naira redesign policy. President Buhari, who spoke in a viral video in Hausa language, said the Naira redesign policy was not meant to cause hardship to Nigerians, but enhance the economy. He explained that efforts are on to end all challenges associated with the development. The president also begged the people of Kaduna State to vote for the gubernatorial candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Senator Uba Sani. The wife of the president, Aisha Buhari, has asked Nigerians to keep diversity and interest aside and accept the victory of Bola Tinubu, the president-elect, as the will of God. Aisha Buhari gave the admonition when she received Oluremi Tinubu and Nana Shetima, wives of the president-elect and vice president at the presidential villa in Abuja. She said Tinubu's victory in the election was a triumph for all Nigerians, assuring that he would not betray the citizens. She encouraged the wife of the president-elect to continue to provide support for women and girl-child empowerment in the country. While commending the wife of the president for her role in the success of the presidential election, Oluremi Tinubu said that Aisha has demonstrated her motherly duty to the country through her courage and wisdom. Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello has congratulated President-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu on his victory at the presidential polls held on the 25th February 2023. In a statement signed by the governor himself, he described Tinubu's win as a testament to the faith of Nigerians in his leadership and a resounding affirmation of his vision for a better Nigeria. Governor Bello, who is the National Youth Coordinator of the Tinubu Shetima Presidential Campaign Council, also congratulated the Vice President-elect Kashim Shettima on the historic triumph. He explained the election of Tinubu has renewed hope in the hearts of Nigerians and are confident that in the incoming administration, the country shall witness the sort of foresighted governance he provided in Lagos State over the last 2 decades. Governor Bello stressed that Tinubu was coming to the presidency at a time when Nigeria is facing numerous challenges of insecurity, corruption, unemployment, and economic instability, amongst others. He expressed optimism that the new administration will put machineries in place that will quickly improve the lives of all citizens while elevating the national standing in the Committee of Nations. The Minister of Interior, Alpha Aregbesola, has congratulated President-elect Bola Tinubu on his victory at the polls. In a congratulatory message, the minister said Tinubu deserves every commendation and wished that his victory will consolidate the policies of the Muhammadu Buhari-led administration. The Dangote Coal Mines Limited has disbursed scholarship funds to members of host communities in Benue and Kogi states. This is coming barely 1 year into coal mining operation at Efeche Ekpali in Ubokolo ward of Uboko local government of Benue State. In Ankpa, Kogi State, scholarship fund was also distributed to members of the coal communities. In the same token, the Dangote cement plant in Boko also disbursed scholarship funds to host communities in Benue State. The company, in a statement, explained that the exercise is part of the company's annual corporate social responsibility (CSR) scheme for host communities, and it has been running for upward a decade. The African Development Bank AFDB Group has announced plans to accelerate private capital mobilization to the African continent in line with its 2023 lending program. The bank, in a statement on its website, said its co-financing, syndications and client solutions department held an investor relationship event on February 28 to achieve this ambition. AFDB, in a statement, explained that the event held in London to herald the XCRED International Conference was attained by representatives from over 30 insurance companies, including London, Bermudan, and many Lloyd's syndicates. We're now going to a short break. We'll be right back. Please to stay with us.
The time is suggested in the motion.
From 31st January to June 31st, 2023, say aye. Those against any, the ayes have it.
Do you know what it takes to lead? Do you understand what is politics? Do you have issues concerning the way we play politics? Do you have reservations about some political mugu? Do you want to serve or be served? Do you want to contest? Do you want to occupy any political office or be in charge of your world? All this and many more are what we discuss right here in the political arena. A program where we trash and rage, condemn and commend, celebrate and blame all that play out in politics. Do not be told. Join me, Warner Balagubo, every Saturday by 7 p.m. to throw more light on why we play politics the way we do and how we can play it better. Political Arena, building a government of the people and for the people. Don't miss it.
Do you know women are adventurous, ambitious, captivating, confident, and dazzling? Do you know she's also dynamic, enigmatic, inspiring, and self-assured? Those are not all about who a woman is. She's also blessed with the wisdom to design her world. She is optimistic when she puts her mind to do anything, malleable and astute. And to crown it all, she is naive because of her total belief in anything she loves, and same time noble with her character. These and many more about a woman are what we discuss and analyze on Women's World, a program that celebrates women who have put all these attributes together to add value to their society. Be my guest together to tell your story yourself. I am a woman and I am proud to be. Join Faith Abdul-Ghaffar only on MLC TV online by 6 p.m. every Sunday for all-encompassing about who a woman is. For your contribution, comments, even to appear on the show, advert placement and sponsorship, please call any of the numbers displayed on the screen. Visit and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Malachi TV, and like our Facebook pages, MLC TV and MLC TV WW to watch our editions. Thank you.
Glad to know you're still with us. The candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, on Friday secured leave of the Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja to have access to all the sensitive materials the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC deployed for the conduct of the presidential election on February 25th. The Appellate Court, which will sit as the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, equally ordered the electoral body to also grant the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, access to the election materials. A panel of the Appellate Court, led by Justice Joseph Ikeg, made the orders after it heard two separate expert applications the two aggrieved presidential candidates filed alongside their political parties. Cited as respondents in the matter where INEC, the acclaimed winner of the presidential election, Bola TINUBU, as well as his party, the All Progressive Congress, APC. Both applications were predicted on Section 1461 of the Electoral Act 2022, paragraph 47, 1, 2, and 3 of the first schedule of the Electoral Act of 2022, as well as under the inherent jurisdiction of the court as referenced by Section 66A and B of the 1999 Constitution as amended. While Obi, in his application that was moved by his team of lawyers led by Mr. Alex Ejesime-San, sought 6 principal reliefs, ATIKU'S lawyer, Mr. Adedamola Faloku, sought 7 prayers from the tribunal. Specifically, the application urged the court to compel INEC to allow them to obtain documents in its custody that were used for the presidential election. They maintained that the requested documents would aid their petition against the outcome of the presidential contest that was declared in favor of the candidate of APC, TINUBU. It will be recalled that INEC had declared TINUBU of the APC as the winner of the presidential poll ahead of 17 other candidates that contested the election. According to INEC, TINUBU scored a total of 8,794,726 votes to defeat Atiku, who polled a total of 6,984,520 votes, and Obi of the Labour Party, who came third with a total of 6,101,533 votes. Former Ekiti State Governor Aya Fayashe says, contrary to public opinion, On the February 25, 2023, the presidential election was not rigged by any standard. Speaking in an interview on national television, Fayose said the noise making the rounds by opposition parties was a waste of time. Fayose, however, described the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, as a third force, pointing out that Labour Party's result was quite impressive. He also saluted Obi's courage but told him that the election was not rigged by any standard. And now to stories in crime. Police detectives detached to Egbeda Police Division in Omoha local government area of Rivers State have arrested an alleged repentant cultist identified as James over the death of two people in Ubumini community last weekend. James, who is popularly called Cross and Die, is alleged to be the mastermind of the crisis that erupted in Ubumini community during the presidential and national assembly elections, which led to the death of a pregnant woman, Ruth Osage, and a member of a local vigilante group, Mark Ojuze. Confirming the development, the president of Ubumini Youth Council, Ikechukwu Wodu, said James, who is a repentant cultist, went back to his old life and was arrested following credible intelligence. Wodu accused James of recruiting and arming boys for nefarious activities in the community, which led to his attempted arrest by members of the local vigilante and the death of a pregnant woman. The public relations officer of the Rivers State Police Command, SP Grace Iringi Koko, is yet to react to the development. Lagos State government says it has confirmed that Adeniran Omodeshola Whitney died from asphyxia and electrocution. Whitney, a pupil of Christland School in the Okpebi, Ikeja area of Lagos, died some weeks back with the cause of her demise uncertain. But the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Moyosuri Onibanjo, in a statement explained that an autopsy had revealed the cause of her death. The Office of the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice received the post-mortem report dated 1st of March 2023, issued by the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital in respect of Adeniran Omodeshola Whitney, who was until her demise a student of Christland School, Okpebi. The post-mortem report revealed the cause of death to be asphyxia and electrocution. The government commensurate with Whitney's family, even as they reassured Lagosians that anyone found culpable would immediately be charged to court. Many people have been confirmed dead by the early morning explosion that rocked Rivers State on Friday, 3rd March. The incident occurred at Rumomokpe in Omoha local government area. Available information has it that the explosion, which also consumed vehicles, emanated from the tapping point of a pipeline. The casualty figure is speculated to be more than a dozen, though no official confirmation at the time of this report. A police sergeant has shot and killed a yet-to-be-identified lady and also shot himself in the head in an apparent murder-suicide. The police said he was identified by his uniform and name tag as F number 49793, Sergeant Olalare Michael, and attached to 15 PMF Ilorin. He went to the Chapel of Redemption, Agbad Dam Housing Estate in Ilorin, Kwara State, and allegedly committed the crime. According to the state police spokesman, SP Okasomi Ajayi, after the information got to the command, the State Commissioner of Police, CP Paul Odama, dispatched a team of policemen and detectives to the scene, where the corpse were recovered and deposited at the University of Ilorin Teaching Hospital. He added that an investigation is in progress and the outcome will be made public as soon as it is ready. And let's now join Matthias Ayodeji for the entertainment update.
On our entertainment news, comedian Mr. Macaroni has counseled young Nigerians to abstain from participating in tribal battles and letting politicians use them as means of wreaking havoc. The comedian implored young people in a video posted to his Instagram page to stay united and avoid igniting tribal conflict over politicians who, in his opinion, will always be friends. The comedian, whose real name is Debo Adebayo, is known for his popular skits on social media as well as his activism and involvement in the EndSARS protests that took place in Nigeria in 2020. He was among the protesters who were arrested and detained by the police during the EndSARS protests, and he has been vocal in calling for justice for those who were killed and injured during the protest. Still on our entertainment news from Africa, on Thursday, 2nd February 2023, Wizkid announced via his Twitter account that it was postponing his upcoming More Love, Less Ego tour due to unforeseen logistical circumstances. He revealed that the tour was now set to hold in the fall of 2023 and reassured fans that all tickets bought so far remain valid. Wizkid's tour was initially scheduled to kick off March 3rd with a show at Houston Toyota Center. The tour was supposed to run from March 3rd to April 7th with a stop at 18 cities in the United States and Canada. The tour was set to dazzle listeners with the tracks from Wizkid's latest album More Love, Less Ego, which was released in November 2022. The announcement of the postponement has come as a surprise to fans who were gearing up to see the Grammy winner perform live. Although Wizkid has given unforeseen logistical issues as the reason for the postponement, some people are of the opinion that low ticket sale is the main motivator. Wizkid is one of the biggest artists from Africa, and his Made in Lagos 2021-2022 tour saw him sell out arenas across the world. He notably sold out 3 nights at the O2 Arena in November 2021. In 2023, the hitmaker is set to make history with a performance at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on 29 July 2023. Fans will be eagerly looking forward to the show, especially after he postponed his More Love, Less Ego tour. And that is all on entertainment news today. My name is Matthias Idoji Peter reporting for MLC TV.
Thank you, Matthias, for that update. And that is the size of our package. If you like what we are doing, do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malachite TV. Like and follow our Facebook pages, MLC TV and MLC TV 2. Instagram, MLC TV 2021. Twitter at MLC TV 1. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, adverts, placements, or sponsorship, please call or send an SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachite TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday, 7 p.m., Political Arena. Sunday, 6 p.m., Women's World. And Monday, 9 a.m., The Opinion. It's Malachite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Remember, the House of Assembly election is still ahead. Perform your franchise when the time comes. Continue to be your brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. Once again, I am Mono Balagubu. Thanks for watching.